And this is a big election year here in the Inland Northwest, with multiple races and initiatives that will shape policies in Washington and Idaho. We've heard concerns over election security, especially with mail-in ballots. One viewer even asked us to reassure voters that our vote counts, that mail-in ballots are handled honestly. Our Alexandra Cohen-Yards explains who's in charge of watching the drop boxes and how they're trained.
Kirsten, election observers are in charge of keeping an eye on the election process. Their role is to make sure everything runs fairly and observe the process every step of the way. Here in Spokane, we have Republican Party observers, Democratic Party observers, and drop box observers. I spoke with observers from both parties who tell me taking on this position has helped strengthen their trust in the elections.
Wanting to know for sure what the process is.
Sally Phillips came to the Spokane election office with her husband this morning for their election observer training. This will be her second time being an observer. She says she was interested in the role because she was curious about what makes the election process safe and reliable.
Some people don't realize how much verification there is.
Each state has a different training process and rules for election observers. Here in Washington, observers are appointed through political parties, campaigns, and candidates. They are trained not to interfere with the election process, but simply watch it every step of the way, from when centers open to when votes are counted. Yeah. Gloria Higgins has been an observer for over 6 years. She says the role has helped grow her confidence in the election process.
I've gotten more faith in our system because I don't think I had as much faith before.
Here in Spokane, there are close to 200 trained observers for the upcoming election. 8 observers are in a facility at a time, of which 3 are Republicans, 3 are Democrats, and 2 are from candidates and campaigns. Phillips believes that if people saw the process the way she gets to, it would help with the growing mistrust in elections.
I think that if people came to see what it looks like here, at least in Washington, that would allay their fears.
The election office in Spokane County told me it has seen an increase of people signing up to be observers in recent years. If you are interested in the position, keep in mind that it runs during typical work hours. You can contact the Democratic and Republican parties for more information on how to become an election observer. Live in studio, Alexandra Cohen-Yards, 4 News Now.